Hey guys, if you're new here, my name is Hannah and welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe to be a part of the family. Now let's jump into the video. In today's video, this is going to be a first impression. So today I'm going to be trying out the Huda Beauty #faux filter foundation. Yep, high coverage cream foundation. So I've got the shade Tres Leches, which is 320, and I'm hoping that it's going to match my body today. As you can see, obviously my face is lighter than my body. I only self-tan my body like most people do. So this is to match my body, not my face. Okay, so this foundation claims to be a high coverage cream foundation, effortless application, camouflages imperfections and pigmentation, a soft focus filter finish. So in other words, it's supposed to make you look like you're wearing a filter without the actual filter. Yeah, and that's basically it. So the product comes with 35 mils, which is a little bit more than a regular foundation size, but it is a bit more on the pricey side. So this is 65 Australian dollars. Not sure about US dollars or anything like that, but it's $65 here in Australia. And yeah, that's about all I can say that's on the box. So we're going to jump into putting this on my face. I'm going to start off with using the Fenty Beauty primer. I'm only going to put this on one side of my face. I'm going to do it on the left side, which is this side over here. And we're going to see if there's any difference in the foundation. I am going out tonight, so I won't be doing a checkup video later, but I will write in the description box how I felt the foundation went, if that makes sense. Okay, let's jump into putting on the foundation. Like I said earlier, my shade is Tres Leches, which is 320, and I hope that this is going to match me. It is quite on the dark side and very yellow undertone, but I felt like the next one down was more of the pink tone and wouldn't suit me, so fingers crossed that I chose the right shade. Alright, so I'm just gonna, oh, this is very thick. Look at that, very, very thick. Whoa, this is thick. Very, very, very thick. I'm just using little itty bitty pumps at a time because it's so thick. I'm so worried that it's going to be too full coverage. Oh wow. It's a little bit on the warm side, isn't it? I feel like it'll work okay though. It's really nice. The colour is obviously very yellow, which scares me because I probably should have just gotten the least yellow shade. But I was worried that that would be too pink. And in the case of me, when I got my Fenty foundation, it was too pink, so who knows really. Let's hope that I can make it look a little less yellow. Why do I always do this when I do a first impression when I'm going out? Why do I do this all the time? Anyway, we're going to try and lighten this up a little bit. My Shape Tape concealer now, I'm going to try and lighten this up a little bit. This is light neutral. This might just make it look worse though, so fingers crossed it doesn't. Okay, let's see how this looks. Yeah, that's already made it look a little bit better. So I'm just going to go forehead, chin, just around the areas. Yeah, that looks a bit better already. Looks better in person. It's only like slightly off now because like that's kind of made it look like I've just bronzed up around my face. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. In person. On camera for some reason it's looking more like orange I think, but it's not in person, which is good. And now I'm going to go in with some powder and just set my concealed areas, and I'll disappear to finish off the rest of my face. So I'm just going to put some of this powder. This is just the Too Faced powder, Born This Way powder. I'm just going to set my concealer with it. I was going to do a cream contour as well, but I can't be bothered, so... Okay guys, well I'm going to go and finish off the rest of my face, and I'll be back soon to show you guys how it's going. Actually, before I leave, it just looks really nice. It's covered everything, it looks really smooth, it's just the colour's slightly off, but I think that by the end of me putting on the rest of my makeup it will look perfectly fine. So I will be back very soon guys. Right, so I was supposed to put on this highlighter in this video, but I realised now that I wasn't even filming. So I just put on the highlighter. I did it with my sponge method, and it was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Emery's highlighter, and look at how amazing this highlighter is. This is so beautiful and so blinding. I'm definitely going to be using this every day and I'm going to need a backup. But back onto the foundation, so all the powders and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, all the powders. I didn't use any other cream products other than my concealer, which went on fine. But all of my powder products went on perfectly fine as well. My face is looking more on the matte side at the moment, but I'm going out maybe in like an hour or hour and a half. So maybe in that time I'll be able to see if anything's changed. But yeah, at the moment I'm really loving this foundation, and I'm loving this highlighter. Okay, I'll be back very soon. I'm gonna go finish off like my lipstick and stuff, and I'll be back very soon guys. Okay, so I've just finished off my lipstick and stuff. I'm about to leave, and yeah, I just thought I'd check in on how the foundation's still looking. It's still looking really good. It took a while for me to start showing through my forehead wrinkles. I usually just get them pretty quickly because they're just really pronounced. But they've only just started showing through, and it's been about an hour and a half, 2 hours since I put on the foundation. But yeah, it's looking really good. It's still quite matte. I haven't seen any of my other lines really showing up much yet. Maybe just a little bit here. But other than that, there's nothing really, none of my fine lines are really showing up anywhere. It hasn't oxidized. It's still quite matte. It's still looking pretty flawless. So yeah, so far so good. I'm really happy with this at the moment, so fingers crossed that this stays good. I'm about to go off to work, and then from there I have to come back, change, and then go out tonight. So if I get a chance to do another check-in, I will before I leave to go out tonight. But I won't be able to do a check-in when I get home because it'll just be too late. Hey guys, so it's the next day. Obviously when I got home last night I wasn't going to come in and film a video. I got home at like 3 o'clock in the morning, so I wasn't going to do that. Oh, hello Finny. I can see the dog jumping up on the window. Hi! Hey! Hey Finny! Hey beautiful boy! He like jumps up on the windowsill because I'm in the back room and he's just outside. Anyway. Okay, so basically this is just a catch up on how the foundation went. I'm wearing it again today because I actually really like this foundation. Okay, so this foundation is really thick to start with, which scared me. The colour is slightly off, but I can make it work. It just means that I got the wrong colour, which is my fault, not the foundation's fault. This is super full coverage, super long lasting. I noticed that both sides, because obviously I used a Fenty primer on one side of my face and not on the other, I noticed that both sides still looked pretty matte most of the night, but the Fenty side did last a bit longer because it controlled my oils from coming through a lot more than just my other side. But however, both sides still lasted, how long did I think both sides still lasted about 10 hours before I really started seeing any of my oils coming through on the side without the primer. I would say that this is a super long lasting foundation. It lasted me from like 10 o'clock in the morning until 3 o'clock in the morning again. So definitely like a good 15 hours out of this foundation without it looking really bad. It still looked pretty good when I got home at the end of the night, which was about the 15-hour mark. The only thing that was wrong with my face really was that my lipstick had run out of, because I had the really dark lipstick on. It had, you know, little run lines around my lips, but that was the only issue that I had with my makeup at all. So that's not the foundation, that's the lipstick. But yeah, I really do like this foundation. It smooths over things, it makes my skin look nice. Yeah, I mean there's not a lot more I can say, but I really love this foundation. I'm going to continue wearing it. I might have to try and find a lighter shade though, because obviously I can't wear this shade all the time. I'm not this dark all the time. So I'm going to have to find a lighter shade as well. Which is hard because I don't really have a Sephora near me and I need to go and test the foundation to figure out the shade so that I get the right shade. So yeah, I don't want to make a mistake getting the wrong shade for my light shade. This one I can make it work because, you know, you can make your tan a bit darker by putting on like those shimmery tan creams and stuff that makes it slightly darker so that you can match your tan. Or, you know, put on another layer tan maybe, I don't know, something like that. But I can make this one work, but I wouldn't be able to make, you know, a wrong light shade work when I'm just pale and I can't really change my skin colour, if that makes sense. So yeah, I will definitely be trying to get a lighter shade in this one because I really do like it. I would say, even though I've only worn it once, today's the second time, I would say that it might even be better than my Marc Jacobs. And that is like a big claim for me because Marc Jacobs is my absolute favourite foundation. So full coverage, so long lasting, so flawless. But this one is like the same, if not better. So oh, I'm really torn. I could say that it's better, but I'm not. Oh, I think it has to be better. But I've only tried it once, so I can't really say that it's better, but it was definitely better from the one time that I wore it. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that is my final thoughts on the Huda Beauty #faux filter foundation. And yeah, I really, really enjoy this. So I don't know. I would recommend anybody else to try it as well if you've got skin like me. Mine's like oily combo skin, works really well. It should work really well for dry skin as well because it's not really like a matte foundation, so it should work good for you guys too. And yeah, that is all today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.